For the introduction, the article discusses the differences in the monophthong, which are vowel sounds of Malay speakers of Malaysian English and Singapore English. It mentions that previous research on Malaysian English has mostly been based on auditory perception, and there is a lack of acoustic evidence validating the impressionistic claims made. The study aims to begin addressing this imbalance by conducting an acoustic investigation of the vowel quality and duration of Malaysian English speakers. The research questions of the study are: is there a difference in the speech patterns between Singaporean and Malaysian English speakers of English? What are the acoustic differences in terms of vowel quality and duration? And lastly, what do the findings suggest about the phases of development of both English varieties?
Hi, I'm Sarhana and I will continue with the methodology of this article, which is subject. In this study, Malay language speakers were chosen to participate. This is because the Malay language is the majority language in Malaysia where the study took place. The Malay subjects were all undergraduate students who were educated in the normal school system of their respective countries. The countries in which the subjects were from are Malaysia and also Singapore. All of the subjects came from urban areas. Their age ranged from 19 to 22 for the Malaysians and from 22 to 38 for the Singaporeans. All of the subjects were bilingual in English and Malay, but they lack American influence English. This is because American English has a different sound for the vowel, and often R colors makes the vowel sound like an R vowels that are followed by the letter R in the spelling. 4 additional subjects were selected to measure vowel durations, making it a total of 14 subjects measured for each variety of English. The vowel durations were measured for all subjects in the corpus. The corpus is a collection of written or spoken language that is being studied. The speakers selected all came from urban areas in Malaysia and Singapore, and they had never resided outside of their countries for more than 4 months at a stretch. This is to ensure that the speakers selected for the study would not have any additional language influences from other countries. The language policies in Malaysia and Singapore are quite different, which could not affect the pronunciation differences observed between the two varieties of English. For example, in Malaysia, the sound can be found in the word not, while in Singapore, it is not used. The study also tried to exclude any subjects who had American influence English, as it would further complicate the differences observed in the two varieties of English. American English has different vowel sounds than other accents, and it also lacks the vowel, which is present in both Malay and British English.
There are 4 recording conditions that have been followed by the researcher of this article to make sure that the recording for the experiment or the research is accurate. The first one is selection of text. The necessity of using read text and specially prepared sentences to ensure variation in phonetic context surrounding the vowel under investigation. The north wind and the sun passage. Although a standard text raises issues due to difficult words and the absence of certain sounds, an alternative passage, The Boy Who Cried Wolf, was proposed and found suitable for phonetic research. The second condition is recording token. A minimum of 3 tokens of each monophthong from every speaker was selected for analysis to ensure an adequate number of samples for each category analyzed. The third condition is use of carrier sentences. Subjects were asked to read citation from forms with fixed carrier sentences and varying embedded tokens. This method allows for the measurement of duration in vowel pairs while maintaining consistency in speaking rate, stress, and phonological environment. The last recording condition is noise minimization. Stress on minimizing background noise during recordings by utilizing quiet room with a good acoustic support, such as carpeted flooring and cushioned walls, recording directly onto a computer with a close-place microphone at a sampling rate of 22,000 Hz ensure high-quality recording.
I have highlighted that the study measured the vowel qualities and duration for different vowels in citation forms and read text. However, obtaining the durations of vowels in a longer text, like read text, is challenging because there are many factors that can influence their length. These factors include the speaking rate, the degree of stress, and the phonetic environment surrounding the vowels. Even though the duration of a vowel can be measured from a spectrogram, it can be difficult to interpret the absolute value of the duration because of the many factors that can affect it. In 3.3 data analysis for methodology, it discusses the use of two formants to evaluate the acoustic pattern and articulatory configuration of vowels. The first formant is F1, is inversely proportionate to vowel height, while the second formant, which is F2, shows vagueness and rounding.
So the vowel column specifies the monophonic vowel sounds that were measured for each subject. The symbol represent the International Phonetic Alphabet (IPA) notation for this vowel. Vowel in citation verb passage I, beat. This vowel is found in words like sheep, even, and fast. It is a height from vowel. Next is I in bracket beat, found in words like fish, dish, chicken, did, and combines. It is a near close near from vowel. E in bracket bad, present in words like shepherd, cat, pleasure, and successful. It is a close mid from vowel. And the symbol EE is a bad, found in words like plan, exactly, actually, and begin. It is an open from vowel. And the symbol like V, the symbol like B but in back. This in bracket cut, this vowel appears in words like up, company, fun, march, dark, and come. It is an open mid-back vowel. The A, small a, in bracket card, found in words like dark, afternoon, and after. It is an open back vowel. But the different A in bracket could present in words like flowers, hot, not, and border. It is an open back rounded vowel. And like half C is cop. This vowel is in words like thought, more, course, and before. It is an open mid-back rounded vowel. Cool, found in words like food, good, and looking. It is a near, close, near, back rounded vowel. You, could. This vowel is present in words like afternoon, soon, and to. It is a close back rounded vowel. Last but not least is bird. The symbols represent the voice postal viola fricative form in words like heard, concern, and third. The zebra appears to be documenting the specific vowel sounds present in the verb passage for each subject, using IPA symbols for precise phonetic representation. The vowels are categorized based on their quality position in the vowel speech. That's all. Thank you.
As for the summary, there are 5 main points, which are: the first one, the study compares the monophthongs of Malay speakers of Malaysian English and Singapore English. Second one is specially prepared sentences were used to enable cross-variety comparison and ensure variation in phonetic context. The third is the Wolf passage was selected as a text for measuring vowel in Malaysian English, as it works well for phonetic research. Fourth, acoustic recordings were made in quiet room with good acoustic support to minimize background noise. And fifth and the last, analysis was done using Praat software, estimating phoneme and measuring vowel duration.